I can see the go live button. There it is. Yes. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think we're live. I think it's working. Yay! It's glitching a bit though. Look at it. It's like having a little panic attack. So hopefully that works a bit better soon. Hopefully you can all see it okay. Hello everyone. Now I don't know why it's having a little glitchy. Hopefully you guys aren't seeing the glitch. I'll just do a refresh and hopefully that's all happy then. Let's refresh. It's always the best way to make sure that everything is working okay. Now it's saying excellent connection, but I'm not seeing a very good connection. I'm seeing a lot of movement. So anyway, you can tell me your end if it's flashing or anything, because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of flashing. Looking good? Okay, cool. That's great. Oh, thank you all very much. I'm so glad that we did so well. We did not expect it at all. It was such a shock. If you saw our video from this morning, from last night, you'll see that we were absolutely shocked that it went so well. So yeah, we were just like, for real? Are you serious? Number 18 in the world? So that was very cool. Yes, we were super impressed with that. But thank you all very much for your support. We seriously couldn't do what we do without all of you. So thank you very, very much for everything you do for us. Even if you're not a personal customer or a team member, the fact that you comment on our videos and yeah, we just really appreciate everything you do to support us and keeps us going. When I get comments saying things like, you know, I love your videos, thank you so much, I learned so much, I'm going to case that. It just keeps us going every week, creating more content, creating more cards, and just thinking of ideas that is going to make it easier for all of you to create easily, quickly, cost effectively. So thank you for all your inspiration as well. I learned, as you saw from my shrinky video, I learned just as much from all of you as hopefully you learn from us. So thank you very, very much. But we have something else to celebrate today as well. It's Bruno and I's 16th wedding anniversary today. We've been married 16 years today, and we cannot believe how quickly time has gone. In fact, yeah, 16 years, you blink and it's like, but even what's happened this past year is craziness. Like Bruno showed me a video this morning that he made for me, and oh, I'm so glad you're getting sprinkles, Pamela. That's so exciting. Yeah, Bruno showed me a video that he made. Sorry, I'm just lifting up my chair. It's a little bit low. Jessie's been here. If she sits on it with my height, then her feet don't touch the floor because she's so little. Yes, 16 years. It's so amazing. But yeah, he showed me what we have done this year, and it's just like, oh, no wonder I'm so tired. We've done a cruise, we got to go to New York, we got to catch up with friends, went to international convention overseas, Sydney, we got some training. Now we've got this big international convention that's coming up for 6,000 people that are visiting Australia. That's happening in the next couple of weeks. So there's a lot that is going on, but I would do it with no one else. Seriously. And the fact that Stampin' Up give us the opportunity to do what we do is so cool. Like, I cannot believe how well it's worked out for us. Thank you all very much, and I'm very excited. So I have a card for Bruno, but he doesn't know about it. I've already given him his present. I'll keep it top secret. But he's on the phone at the moment, so I'll have to just hang 10. I'll show you some of the beautiful cards that have been given this week. Have I got some? Oh yes, they're over here. And also I'll show you some of the cards that I made, but I want to make this with you today because we've also got, not only do we have our anniversary, but our bridesmaid, it was her anniversary this week, 14 years. And also my mum and her husband, Michael, they're having their anniversary as well. So there's a lot of anniversaries happening. So I thought, you know what? I've made a really nice card for Bruno. Let's case it and do the other anniversary cards for our friends too. Oh, thank you very much, Cheryl. Thanks so much, Amy. Thanks, Jen. All the way from Hoppers Crossing, Jen. It's literally 5 minutes down the road from us. Thank you very much. Yes, it's very exciting. So I'm also taking Bruno out for dinner tonight. He doesn't know where, but there's a restaurant that we've been wanting to go to for a while. So yeah, I'm going to take him there. I'm so glad we met in Orlando too, Terry. We met so many lovely people in Orlando. Orlando was a tad overwhelming, but so amazing. I'm so glad we got to go. I really, really was happy that we pushed through and went to that, because that was an incredible event. One of my favorites. So let me just show you a few of the cards that we got this week. Dad is doing really, really well. He's in good spirits. I spoke to him yesterday and his rehab's going really well. They're very happy with him, and yeah, they're starting to talk about letting him go home, which I am just so impressed about. I think in the next couple of weeks, which is perfect timing because my other sister, not the one that he lives with, but my other sister is going to be flying from the Gold Coast early December. So the timing couldn't be perfect. Really, really good. So what do I have here? I've got this one from Sally Tom. And this was for Dad, actually. I opened this for Dad. So he said, open it and say thank you to everyone for me if they come here. And if they go his end, then he's taking pictures and I'm posting them online. But that one was for Dad. And Sally even decorated the envelope as well. Thank you, Sally. That is such a beautiful card. Perfect masculine card. I love that yeah, just really, really lovely. Thank you very much, Sally. He's going to love that. And I'm pretty sure that Sally did another one for me too. Is this the one here? Oh no, this was from Mary. Sending you a card as well as your dad. She did one for Dad as well. I know how hard it can be when our loved ones are ill. And this is the beautiful card that Mary made. Isn't that gorgeous? Mary and Sally, you both channeled the same stamp set. Isn't that cool? You two need to meet. You need to connect with each other. Oh, thank you, Barb. That's so lovely. I'm glad you're learning things. I think what we're learning from each other is we just have to keep it real. It's like, and crafting is fun. Don't be afraid to, like this, I absolutely love. This week, I have been creating cards for people and I'm loving talking about why I made the card, who it's for. Yeah, it's just, it means so much more to me. It's got an alert. Oh, the battery. Oh, the battery's not bad though. It's at 44%. I've got a charger here if I need it. But yeah, I'm really, really happy that I get the opportunity to inspire and just have fun with all of you. I really love that. I think that's what this is all about. So yeah, beautiful card. Thank you, Mary, and beautiful words too. So that was one card from Mary. Oh, and this is the other card that she did. So actually, I like putting all the envelopes together so that I can, it's just easier when I'm trying to work out who it's from. Because it gets a little overwhelming when all the cards come. And I think a couple of times I didn't put things together. And I was like, I feel so bad. I don't know who that belongs to. And I feel awful that I didn't thank them. So I'm really sorry if I let it get on top of me. Sending comforting thoughts as you face your health challenges, Mary. That's for Dad. Love it. Chop it, Mary. I really, really like it. What a great card for a masculine card. A little bit of embellishment there by using the ribbon, but done in a masculine way. I really like that. And this is a cool idea, using just part of the thinlet. I really like that. Excellent. Thank you, Mary. So I got this one from Jessie, who's in my team. Blessed to know you. I don't think I've got to show that. She's done some Love It, Chop It. Used the beautiful embossing in the background with the tin and then laid all these stamps on top, which is so cool. She's done some fussy cutting. Big deal. Thank you, Jessie. I know how long that takes. And we're blessed to know you too. She's an amazing team member. She's rocking it. She's doing so well. I'll put my cards outside. Look at me. I'm even doing piles. I'm like, put them in piles, Kylie. You won't know what they are later. So this is another one for Dad, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Missy Shipman. I didn't even get to see that. Oh, Missy. She's such a busy demonstrator. And look what she sent to Dad. Missy is just a heart full of gold. Thank you, Missy. He's going to love that. That is so gorgeous. I love the different card too. That's really cool. Yes, that's the right one there. That's so cool. Missy Shipman. He is just going to really, really love that. I'm like making sure everything's in the right order. Yes. I think that's right. Yes, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Look at this one. So beautiful. And that's for Dad as well. Sending you well wishes from Georgia, USA. I think what is beautiful about you putting the place as well is it's just really cool for my dad just to see he's getting love from not just Australia, but worldwide, and the most amazing places, like everywhere in the world. It's so cool. I think it's so special what we have. Just keep sending all these beautiful cards all around the world to all different people. This week I set a goal. I saw online that there was a few different things happening to people. So my posts next week are actually going to be based on things that I've seen online. People that are in hospital. There's a demonstrator who lost her husband and I made a sympathy card for her. Someone in our training team has had a baby and I thought I'm going to make a baby card for her, and it was just so much fun, like sort of going around social media and just looking for things that are happening to people, things that have come up in their life, and specifically doing something for them. And it really was inspired by what's happening with Dad. That was a big inspiration. And also our little friend Jamie, who is being bullied in the UK. In fact, his mum's had to pull him out of school now. And I sent him one of the cards that I had here, and just his reaction was just so beautiful. I just was like, this is such a precious thing to do for people. And even though we don't see necessarily that video, it was really cute of his grandmother to film that and send it to me. But that's the sort of thing that it does for people, and it's so important that we keep sending love around the world through our card making. We've got a really crazy world now, so to send love is really powerful. So this was some of the get well cards that I've got here. So one is for a team member in the Crazy Crafters, so one of my team members who's going through cancer treatment right now for breast cancer. So I thought this will be a really nice one. And I thought I'll case the same card because I had another demonstrator in my training program who's had a knee reconstruction. So instead of copying it like directly, like it's pretty much the same card, but I've just changed the direction just for a bit of fun. But it's just really cool trying new cards, the same card, but just mix it up a little bit just to change it, and you can see which one really hits home. And if you find that you're at an age where you're getting a lot of friends who aren't well, maybe there's, you know, we sort of go through these times where there's friends in hospital, and you know, it's really tough. We get sort of into the older years and it feels like every sort of couple of weeks there's another friend that's gone to hospital, and we're feeling it even now. Like, we've had a friend who's had open heart surgery, and she's going through all of that, and it's really, really challenging for her. She's been in hospital for 6 weeks. She got an infection. We've got another friend whose mum is going through brain cancer. So there's so much going on with people, and I think it's really important to acknowledge what they're going through. Look, I've seen the difference it's made with Dad, and yeah, I really want to keep that in mind. So we've had a lot of fun this week thinking of, you know, who we can send send cards to, which is really important. Now, I just want to connect. I'm just going to see if I can bring what is connected here. I'm trying to connect because this power bank had 72%, and now suddenly it said, no, actually I'm 0. What? How did that happen? Seriously, my phone couldn't have chewed 70% of battery. I'm like, you were full a minute ago. So I've got an extension here, but I don't think it's going to reach. That needs to go. All right, I think I've worked it out. I'm going to take that off for now and bring this over. Uno momento, por favor. Yes, I'm very happy with those cards. And I've got a few more cards that I've created that I know you're all going to love. Even this morning I said to Bruno, where are all our chargers? He's like, I have no idea. They all went for a walkabout. Oh, there it is. So I think I've solved one problem, but I've created another because now I don't have a keyboard. But that's all right. I can handle that. I think we need battery more than we need a keyboard. Hi, Holly. So good to see you here. And big congratulations, Elaine. She's got her first team member. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Elaine's on my team, and she's doing very well. So I think that's all I can show you at the moment. But I have, lots of posts organised for the next few weeks because we're going to be very busy setting up for all our wonderful international delegates that are coming over. So I wanted to get a few things organised so that you can still see us creating. We won't be going live here next week or the week after. So I wanted to have some videos planned. I can't believe it. He's still on the phone. I'm going to have to literally open his card for him. He's been so busy. He's got 700 volunteers to look after. And the event is to feed 2,000 people over 5 nights. It's just refreshments, but even so, it's busy, like crazy busy. So what else can I show you? Oh, and Bruno is going live tonight. In fact, I made him do a card. I'm like, Bruno, I don't care. People need to see you. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to show you is his card. I knew there was something he did this week too. He did this a couple of weeks ago, but I finally got to blog it for him. So now you get to see how big it is. Isn't that ginormous? It's like a full piece of A4. He's just cut it down like by a centimetre. But he wanted it, because basically we did a full sheet of the sprinkles. Oh, you're off the phone. Good timing. I was like, is he ever going to get off the phone?
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. You have to sit down because I have something for you. But I was showing your card. Isn't it cool? Everyone loved this.
Do you know what size it is? It's a bigger size.
Yeah. What size is it? I think it's just a made-up size,
it's a made-up size. It's the...
watercolour paper.
Watercolour paper. Actually, do you have a piece of A4?
It's 20 centimetres. You took off 1 centimetre.
I just used the watercolour paper as the size basis. Does that make sense? And just trimmed it and everything
Framed
else.
it.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice. And what did you use on top? Why is it all shiny? You see the chair? You see that?
It's that gluey...
The gluey glue. Crystal effects. No, sorry. They have to wait 1 minute because I have a card for you.
Oh,
and you have to open it. And you have to open it. Sorry, David. You can answer and go, David, I can call you back in 2 seconds. My wife's giving me an anniversary
Hey,
card.
David, I'm just on Kylie's live video on YouTube. So if you go to her channel, you can watch it. She made
You're not going to look at it while you're on the phone with David. You have to wait. We have to have a moment. He's going live. There's David. Hi,
David. You are. Hello, David.
You now appear on YouTube.
You're now on YouTube right now, live.
Thousands of people are watching you.
Thousands. 123.
Hey, eventually 1,000 people watch it.
Okay. Can I call you back in a second?
He's gone. Oh,
Sure. Kylie? I'll get Kylie to do that. Thank you.
Sure.
Bye.
Okay, pretend you're opening it again.
Okay.
I forgot your favourite colour. So I just went with neutrals.
How did you never see this being made?
I know, it was top secret. So what I loved about it is...
It's so cute.
I love the graphic element of that card. Well, first, Steffi, it's my favourite stamp set. Is it one of your favourites?
I don't want to read it in front of everyone.
No, you don't have to.
Okay,
you can open it and have a look. There's part of it I think you'll really like. I think the last quote. What does it say?
Like wine, I get better with age.
Like good wine, you get better with age. You really do. It's like, who is this man?
Now, I made Kylie a present this morning. It's not a card. It's a video. It goes for 2 minutes. Can we show it?
Well, other than the music, we can show it. So yeah, put it on your phone and I'll show you how you can do it. You ready? But you have to be connected
So I have to connect that studio to that switcher.
Yeah, to that switcher. Yay, you get to see our video. It's a really cute bit and it literally is just what has happened in this year only.
This year. So how do we stop the sound from going?
Just not have sound on there.
Oh.
I guess.
Ugh, so annoying.
So, yeah, Bruno's going live at 11 p.m. tonight. So what time is it now? So in about 12 hours.
I'm going live?
Yeah. I'm not live, sorry. I mean, live as in your blog post.
Oh my goodness, I'm like, what's
happening? No,
okay, so that's
his
done.
blog post, because he's part of the Gentleman Crafters blog hop.
Do I log in?
Uh-huh.
Or remote camera mode?
Oh, remote camera. Oh, no. We'll see if this works anyway. Put on the video. Where is it?
Oh, no, it's not there. It's there.
Okay, so pause that. And then you have to go here. Oh, you might not have it installed actually. So where's your record button? Oh, there. Yep. We'll just see if it comes up. I don't know whether your camera will come up. Yes. I love it when
it's in
works.
portrait mode.
But you can change it. You can change it. Ready?
No, but I want it to be portrait mode because
Really?
Because then people will have to turn their phone around.
No, they won't. Because it will play it. If you turn it, I think it should play it. Turn it on your side. Will it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah? You happy with that?
Sure. So it's got music, but it doesn't.
We won't play the
We
music.
won't play the music because then
YouTube will Shazam it.
Shazam it, yeah.
And block it.
So yeah, just imagine there's music.
Here we go.
You ready?
Hopefully it doesn't play the music.
That was at On Stage. That was at Jess Bridgeton.
Upstate New York. This is all this year. We got drenched. We got rained on. That was
Friend's
Sydney.
wedding.
Oh yeah, it was Friend's wedding.
That was when we went to South Australia.
That's when we picked up wine.
As Jasper and Bella.
The twins. They're growing so much.
Was at a wedding. Her wedding.
Sophie's wedding. Anniversary.
Party. I really like that photo.
Oh, our friends, Jono and Alana.
New Zealand.
Mum and Michael.
Mum
Anniversary
and Michael.
next week.
Love that photo.
Mm.
Oh, look, it's flying.
Mm.
New Zealand.
Our friend Sandra.
New Zealand.
On stage.
New Zealand.
Our Hindi memorial convention.
Starbucks. Rome. Food.
Cannoli.
Cruise.
Stampin' Up cruise, that one.
Greece. Santorini. Eating. Right. Oh, what happened there? Oh, no, Siri, go away.
Siri, cancel. No, Siri, go away.
Sorry, everyone. That's on the cruise.
That's Bruno's face. Oh, that's our friends we randomly ran into in Rome. They saw on Instagram that we were there.
I look skinny in that photo.
Oh, we fluctuate.
St. Louis.
Jessie! At the zoo. She's dressed like a giraffe.
Convention.
Jessie! Friends we met.
Jessie!
Food. Oh, so much fun. We met so many beautiful people. Bruno's long lost cousin.
That's when we found out.
New York. Welcome to New York.
It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Some other friends we met up with. That's at the rooftop place we went to, New York.
Aww.
Back in Sydney.
Is that Sydney as well? Yeah.
Training course
We did. Friends for dinner.
My dad.
Bruno's dad.
My new tie.
Mum's tie.
Mum made that tie.
Gifts for our delegates that are coming.
For the convention.
Bruno's
my
grey
grey
hair.
And that is our original wedding invitation.
Look at that. So simple. It's still beautiful and classy now.
So that was my gift for Kylie.
That was so beautiful, Bruno. How cool that we got to play that. Do you love my technology, Savvy?
I do.
That
so
was
what do I do here?
Yeah, just stop. Say stop. Yeah. Isn't that great?
So yeah, there's this music that goes in the background, and I'll probably upload it to my personal Instagram. I haven't asked Kylie if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
But if you go there, you can watch it.
Yeah.
Cool.
There. Yes, it's very good. Thanks, James. Yes, we went to all those places in 1 year, April.
1 year.
I said to him after I played it, I was like, did we do all of that this year? It's like,
this time last year, we were in Orlando.
We were too. So much has happened. Crazy. But it's great.
Well, thank you for my beautiful card.
Pleasure, but I have to keep it because I'm making it now.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to make one for Vanessa or maybe for Mum and Michael. But I'm going to show them how I made it.
Beautiful.
But I'm doing it with this colour.
Ooh.
Bit of lovely lipstick.
Well, I need a shave.
You're a feral. Well, nice to see you here.
Thank you.
Happy
Happy
anniversary.
anniversary. Can you see my pajama pants?
I've got pajama pants on too.
I went to... anyway, I won't tell this story. Bye.
Bye. Thank you all very much. Yes, lots of great memories. So let's make this awesome card together, because what is really cool about this, I was going to do all in white emboss, but I thought, no, I really want this one heart in the middle to stand out. And yeah, then I thought I'll add the graphic look in the background too. So, and then I've got the inside with the heart. So let's have a look and see if I can get this all happy. Move those out of the way. Move that over there. Good. Looking fantastic. I've got cords hanging everywhere, so that's the only annoying bit. Making sure the cords aren't in the picture. There's a big shadow of the cord. All right, let's see here. So I've got this. So yes, over the next 2 weeks, I'll still have videos, but I won't be going live because there's just way too much happening with on stage, and yeah, but you'll see videos, like definitely with on stage. I want to have some videos. Bruno's not coming with me to on stage because there's just too much happening here. So I'm literally flying up in the morning and then flying back that night. So it's going to be a really busy day. But I'm still going to be filming and probably doing some live video and things like that. So if you follow, all the links are below in my YouTube. Once I finish the live, you can follow us online, and I'll make sure to show you lots of videos and new product and everything that I'm allowed to show you, I will show you. So definitely don't miss those posts because you're going to love it. Chopit. We always say that. Whenever I say you're going to love it, we all go chopit. So I think that looks good, but I just really want to get rid of this hanging cord. It's right in the way. Actually, what I might do is I'll swap sides. Good idea, Kylie. You're a problem solver. It's nice being a problem solver. Can I get the other side though? Yes, there we go. It'll just be a little bit more shadowy than the usual side, but that's okay. It's better than a big cord hanging over the top. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, and I have to be this side. Oh, that's a bit random. I can't do that. I'm like, actually, yes, I can. I'll do that. I think that's going to work. Maybe not. Doesn't seem to be changing. That's really strange. Normally it moves because I'm undoing the center and it's not changing it, so that's all right. We'll go like this. We'll go back to the cord one and I'll just find a way to move it. That's so unusual that it's not oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it wasn't changing it back to center. Technology is amazing when it's happy. When it's not, it's such a pain in the bottom. Okay, I think that will have to do. I'm like, get out of the way, cord. Good. So let's jump in here. Now, if you have my card templates, I will tell you exactly the sizes that you will need because I have them all here ready to go. I'm always using my card templates. They are just like the best way to get exactly what you want to see like if you want, yeah, that's a bit better. If you want basically layers for your cards, because you look at a card and you're like, oh, you know, what layer is that? What do I want that to look like? How is it going to look with that image? Because even lining up the image is a big deal. So you can get the card templates, and this is the card base, the gorgeous grey, and you can sort of just use these as a guide for measurements. So that one is your Whisper White layer, so it's Melon Mambo, and I'm pretty sure that this is Flirty Flamingo size, yes. So if you have my card templates, they're the 3 measurements that you need for your card template to make this card. So that's your 3. Gorgeous Grape, Melon Mambo, and Flirty Flamingo. Let's see if I can see how long I can last without a cord. It should be charged enough by now. It should be happy. I'll use my nice pretty light. There we go, that's better. So I'm just going to fold this in half. It's better, even with cord. Love it. This is much better. I'm very happy with this now. All of our bone folders, we had 3, and now we only have 1. I have no idea where the others have gone, and the only one left is the one that has the mess all over it. Does your craft stuff walk away? Seriously, mine just like walks away somewhere, just goes somewhere. I love it. Tammy said the templates are a game changer. They really are a game changer. They have changed my life. They've just made crafting so much easier, and they give me ideas. They help me to think of the next sort of card that I want to make. I've been creating a lot quicker and easier because of them. Now what we're going to do, the first thing I want to do is the embossing, because then I know where I'm going to frame it. And I've decided that I'm going to use this one, the So Happy For You, because I'm doing it for an anniversary card, so I don't necessarily want to put I love you, even though I love my mum. I want it to I want them to know that we're thinking of them. So the phone said no, I've run out of juice again. So let's see if I can find a way to hide the cord. Either that or we're just going to have to roll with the cord. Ah! Perfect. I found a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So we'll get our embossing goodies out. Now, I never used to think that it was a thing, but it really is a thing, that the embossing buddy takes off the oils and the static and anything that could create powder to stick where you don't want it to go. And it really genuinely works. I used to think, whatever, I don't need to do that. And then I ended up with like all these bits of embossing powder everywhere. I'm like, okay, I do need that. Fine, I will use the embossing buddy every time. Now, get our heart. Now this stamp set, in case you don't have this stamp set and you want it, I know you will after this because it's just the best stamp set ever made. I stinking love this stamp set so bad. And this was inspired by Steffi Helmscott, like if it has the little gold thing there that's $1 million earner. So Steffi helped inspire this. I absolutely adore the font. I love this watercolor look as well. It's sort of the distinctive look. So if you struggle with making things watercolor, best stamp set ever. Even this little strip here, you could use that as a layering. And just the fact that these geometric hearts, the only thing I'm sad about is that it doesn't have framelits to go with it, because I think the framelits would look absolutely stunning. But the font is just spot on. Like as soon as I saw this, I was like, my heart is so happy. I was like, Steffi, I can't thank you enough for inspiring this stamp set. It's just so amazing. So Totally love that. But on the card that I did for Bruno, you probably noticed the Love You. And that is from a really cool stamp set that you may have missed. This one here, Genuine Gems. And it has some really fantastic sentiments. There's some, you know, ones that are a little bit, you know, this is difficult. There's no good card for this. I just didn't know what to say. Really nice ones for sympathy, as well as I love you. You know, you've got this. It's a very powerful stamp set. This, to me, these sentiments are super, super encouraging. Really incredible. If you have a team, it's perfect for team cards, because we go through hard times. I know this must be hard for you. You're going through a hard time. You know, there's times where we've got to say sorry. I'm so sorry. So it's just one of those stamp sets that I actually go to quite often, especially this, you know, you've got this, or I told the universe to send some awesome your way. That's a really cool one. And this I Love You is just perfect. Great font. I love how Stampin' Up are really stepping it up with their font, because if I like the font, then you've had me at font. Oh, you got your first cling. Yes, they cling hardcore. Yes, you have to be very careful. Now, because I'm using a little bit bigger sentiment, I'm going to put my heart a little bit higher than what I had on Bruno's one. And then we're going to do that in White Emboss. So this is the lovely lipstick, in case you're wondering what this colour is. I thought, what colour would be good for Mum and Michael? And I've also got my friend Vanessa and Floyd that have had their anniversary too. Pretty sure Mum and Michael, they must be 2 years now. Time is, I literally have no concept of time. It's like, what even happened the last year? I can't even keep up. Yes, April, the stamps are beautiful. And they just keep going and going. And they hold their value too. They really do. It's really awesome. How pretty does this look? Is anyone intimidated or scared of embossing? Please don't be. It's so simple. You saw what I did. Just used a bit of Versamark. Then you put your white embossing on top. I highly recommend, if you're wanting to catch your embossing powder, because this is actually an old Stampin' Up tray that they used to sell, but a really great way, some have like containers with a spoon that you can use. They've just grabbed a typical household container. The other thing you can do is, I like using the grid paper, the small grid paper. That's probably one of my other favorites to do. You just pour it over the top, and then it'll catch it on the paper underneath. You just tap it, and then you can just sort of grab the side and then tip it back into the container. So embossing powder lasts quite a while. Like, I'm literally just getting to the bottom of mine, and I use it all the time. It's such an affordable way to do a beautiful image. And then you just need your heat tool. Yeah, that's good, Suzanne. It used to scare me a lot too, but if you do it more, and if you set up, like I've always got this set up ready to go, the heat tool. I think that's the biggest thing. If your heat tool's sort of put away and it's not connected, it makes it a bit of a drama. It's like, oh, I've got to plug it in, and I've got to, no, this is always plugged in. I've always got it on my little IKEA trolley right next to me, and it's always ready to go. Yes, and a coffee filter is the other one, Suzanne. That's true. A lot of people love using the coffee filters. But I think this is great because it's not something extra. Like, you're going to have the grid paper in your stash anyway. And it's such a awesome thing to use also for lining up. It's kind of like it has dual purpose. So I like that, particularly because we can have very limited space, some of us. You don't want to add another item to your trolley. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's really great, April. I'm glad you're enjoying Stampin' Up. Yeah, it's beautiful products. It really is such good quality. Now, the other hearts that I'm going to do is with the, you can either use Stays On or the Memento. I do like the Stays On a little bit more than the Memento because the Memento isn't like super dark, super black. Like Bruno's always asking me, what black did you use? Because it doesn't look very black. And yeah, you want it to really stand out. I haven't cleaned it in between. I'm not fussy like that because the I'll clean it all together, and the Versamark's clear, so it's not going to create any drama. Now what I can do, because I've got a few little ones as well, but just be mindful that where you're placing it, you want to leave a little bit of room for, I'm going to do 3 smaller hearts. So I'll probably put one here, one here, one over here. So I'm just going to be mindful of where I want those 3 hearts to be, the smaller ones. The other idea is to not be mindful at all and just wing it, which I kind of did last time. I was like, oh, I think I'd need some smaller hearts. So we'll do that because that will create a bit of space there for a heart. Perfect. And I just love this geometric feel. Like, even though it's not the full heart, it's such an awesome pattern. I would love to see this done, like the whole thing just covered with the hearts as well. You can color them. Like, there's a lot of versatility in these hearts. And that would look absolutely stunning with the coloring. Yeah, I'll do one there. I'll get my little heart and then we can see where we're at if we need to add in any more. Look at that little geometric heart. Don't go the same direction. It's kind of cool to mix it up a bit, just for focal, like a bit of interest. And then we can come in there and also down the bottom here. There we go. Beautiful. Nice and simple, very quick and easy. Just make sure with your Stays On that you don't discard this plastic. I did that on my last one and it just dries up way too quickly. Any extra shrinky hearts? Sure, let's add some shrinkies now. Hi Charlotte, welcome. That's what I made last week, some shrinkies. How cool would that be? You could add them. That'd be really cool. They could totally go on the card. They're so awesome, those little shrinkies. If you didn't see my shrinky video, definitely go and check it out. I'll add it at the end of the video so you know where to go. Go to the end of the video and I'll add the shrinky video because it allows me to add a particular video, so I'll put that one for you if you missed that. Now the sentiment I just did on a strip of basic black, so I just had a strip there. And with sentiments, I always recommend either you can do the same thing either on the Stamparatus or on the block, but just lining it up. So I line up the block with my grid paper, and then underneath I line it up as much as I can with the line on the grid paper, and that just helps me to get a fairly straight image, which is going to make it easier when I stamp, because I know that it's lined up. And again, I can use my grid paper, and when I'm stamping, I'm sort of looking at, is my block straight? Because I've already made sure that it's straight with the block, because usually that's where our eye goes. And if you're looking at the block and your sentiment isn't straight, then that creates problems. It means that it's not sitting right. But if you're doing it on your Stamparatus tool, what you do, sorry if I wobble you as I pull this out, try very hard not to, there we go. So the same thing on here, if you're doing a sentiment, you want to make sure that you pick it up and then you can just sort of wobble it, because you can see that there's actually grid lines on your backing here, and you can line it up to sort of be as straight as you possibly can get it by looking in with your eye. And it's crazy how many times I notice that it's really out of whack. If you can't see the grid lines very well because they're not overly clear, that's where your amazing grid paper comes in, and you can just sit that behind, just sort of aim for where you can see it, and then you can just use that as your guide to line it up properly, which is great. It's super handy having that grid paper. So I embossed it in Whisper White, and I've already done that because I know that we're all very busy. I did it last night. I'm like, Kylie, just at least get that done because these people have places to go. And I've got my little Tombow glue sitting in my container. You can get them on Etsy and things like that. There's quite a number of demonstrators that it's made with a 3D printer. Isn't that cool? So yeah, there's quite a number of them online that just look for adhesive holder or Tombow holder and say Kylie sent you. Kylie told me about it. Who's saying I love embossing? Don't you love autocorrect? Oh, thanks, Priscilla. Kerry's being cheeky. Put all your comments in caps and Kylie will be like, why is it all in caps? Are you yelling at me? Hi, Shelley. Good to see you all here. Whoa, this is coming out. See what happens when it's turned up the right way? It actually works when you go to use it. I'm like, oh, there's glue coming out. What's this phenomenon? Why is it not stuck? It's probably a little too much glue, but anyway, we're okay with that. Oh, I love it on the lovely lipstick. That is so pretty. I'm going to put that up. I don't think I'll put this up. I'm just going to stick it right down. On Bruno's eye, I put it up because, you know, he's the dimensional king. We have to make sure that we used as many dimensionals as possible. I was even tempted to cut out the heart and put the heart on dimensionals too, but I didn't want it fighting with the sentiment because I really liked that the I love you really popped out. I was like, no, I don't want it fighting. I don't want them having a competition with one another. So I'll do the same here and raise them. I actually know where my dimensionals are today. I put them back. Incredible, isn't it? And yes, I am up to a new sheet. I was like, have I finished the other sheet? Yes, I finished it completely, even the edges. There we go. And then we'll just stamp on the inside as well. It's such a pretty cut. So you can see here, because it's a little bit higher, it just gave me a little bit more room for this sentiment because it is that little bit larger than the one that I did for Bruno. But I like it there, sort of in between the heart and the base. And I'll just get an insert that I've already pre-cut. That's probably the only thing I pre-cut is the Whisper White inserts. That's super handy having them ready to go. And they are the size of the Poppy Parade layer. If you have my card templates, I just cut a whole heap down the Poppy Parade layer. You get 4 per sheet. No matter what country you're in, you'll have the same thing. And I'll just do a heart here. And oops, that's why we turn it around. Thank you, turning it around. See, I missed a bit there. But instead of stressing, we'll just flip it. It's always 2 sides to a piece of cardstock. I'll be more careful this time. I won't be as free and there we go. Ah, so pretty. Yeah, I'm just going to do those. Don't go too crazy because I need room to write to my mum too. And if I find that I have too much to say, what I can do, which, you know, happens, is you can actually utilize the top as well. There's no reason why you couldn't fill both, even if you just did a smaller one or something like that. If you wanted to put a quote or something nice in that section, I think it's a really nice little addition. Also, if you're giving like a gift card or something like that, I'll show you a really quick and easy way to do that, because it's just a nice, it's nice that we have the option to do that. Like if you want to send money, or rather than just putting it in there. And the other thing too is, if you're a little bit scared about writing in a card, then it's really important that you don't stick it in if you're a bit afraid of writing. So write first. You can stamp it and write it, and then stick it in once you've written your card. So if you're one of those people that kind of freaks out a bit, yeah, and you're worried that you're going to make a mistake, then that's a really great option that we have. The other thing is, if you've already stuck it down, you can definitely put another piece on, and you can like slowly rip this off if you need to, but it's just a little bit heartbreaking to do that. So my definite suggestion would be to write it, then stick it in afterwards, if you're not confident. And I'll show you what I mean by the little, so I've got a piece of the other half. So I want it to be the same size. Well, it can be a little bit smaller, that's no problem. But what you're going to do is, we'll just do in my beautiful new Stampin' Up! Trimmer. Woohoo! Remember, it's available now. If you live in Australia, you can get it from me. And I love it. I'm really, really happy with it. Excuse me. It was very petite, wasn't it? There we go. And we want to make sure, I like it being that whole way, yeah. Okay, so all I'm going to do to create this, and this sounds really strange, but I'm just going to angle it, and all I want is this bit here at the bottom, and it'll make sense to you. Really, you really don't have to get too stressed out about this. There's no, it's total eyeballing, and there's no actual measurement. It's like, just look at it, see it, and chop. And then what you're going to do is that bit there. Now you have to make sure it's a little bit over, so we'll just cut that side a little bit just to make sure it's spot on. There it is. And I like this about the trimmer, you can actually cut quite small cuts with it, I've noticed, which is really handy. So I just have that little angle there, and you just have to make sure that you're gluing only on those 3 edges. Make sure you don't glue this edge, because then you don't have a pocket. Ask me how I know. So yeah, just keep that one free, but pockets down the edge there. And then you can stick in like a card, a gift card, money, whatever you want to stick in there. It can just sit in there, or even like a secret message if you have something extra that you want to put in. But yeah, that's all I did. I found that by pre-cutting it the size that I want, like the layer, because then you can get 2 per, because then you can do the same thing here and just angle it. And I like the right side being the lower side. I think it looks nicer. So that's going to be the smaller, and that's going to be the larger. So you can get 2 out of one piece. And for me, visually, that's just the easiest way I've found to do it. So hopefully that gives you a little tip if you want to add in a little card or something like that. It's a really great way of doing that really quickly and easily too. So that is our beautiful card that we have done for, oh, we need some epoxy embellishments because they are so beautiful. I'm in absolute love with them. Did I keep them here? Maybe not. Maybe I put them back too. What's with this Kylie that puts things back? Who are you and what have you done to the real Kylie? Let's see over here. We'll have a look in our put away pile. Look at all my embellishments. They go in my clear mount cases. I don't think they are in there. I really want to show you the epoxy. Ooh, maybe we can use, because there's these really cute little hearts too, although some of these might be retired, so don't look at them too. That one's not. That one's definitely still going. That's a bit pretty, isn't it? Should I use a bit of bling? I might use a bit of this because I can't find my epoxy. I had them ready. I put them somewhere safe. Oh, Kylie. This is Kylie trying to be organised. And there's that many steps here because I've been creating all week, which is really good. I've got a lot of cards here. But we'll use some of these because these are really cute. I can do these square ones because they're kind of like a diamond. I'll say to Mum, I bought you diamonds. Okay, so don't do what I just did. See how I pulled that off? Don't do that. Get your snips or take your pick tool and then you can lift it off. That is definitely the best way to do it. So, of course, I find my take your pick tool, but I can't find my epoxy. Oh, they're right in front of me. I was organised. Here they are. They're hiding in front of me. In fact, this is really cool. I want to show you this. But if you want to, you can colour in the epoxy droplets. But on this paper, of course, because that won't sort of stand out very much. But that would be a cool way of doing it. I think I will still use these. Ooh, show you some. No, I'm going to use these. Look at me. I'm like a kid in a candy store with all these embellishments. They're so pretty. Yay, it's like real diamonds. It's like I'm playing with diamonds. I'll put these back. I promise, Bruno, put them back. So what I like to do is do a bigger one. Oh yeah, these are good. And then a smaller one next to it. And because these are a little bit bigger, in fact, what I might do, because you can lift it back up, that's what I really like, is I'm just going to do, I don't know why, but that one's not as sparkly. It's a bit dull. I don't like that one. Why is it not as sparkly? Maybe it's just the lighting. Anyway, I'll use this one here. So it can go like that. And I'm going to put one more. And I think I'll do, let's have a look at the big one, see what it looks like. Nah, too big. That's seriously how I do it. I'm like, nah. We'll do this one. And see how good this tool is? It's so good for picking these up. Because sometimes they just decide they do not want to bring the sticker with them, which is super annoying. Ah, I think it's got to be the baby. See how I hover over it and go, do I like it? No, I don't like it. I want it small. So let's use the small one. You know what I'm going to do, in fact? Let's see if I can find, I have an idea. I'm getting a bit of excitement. Hopefully I can find them. And if not, I have another way of doing it. But do you remember ooh, there's those two. Do you remember the little silver ones? Because the other day I used the gold ones. I can't wait to show you them. I don't think I've seen them for a while. Is that them there? There was like little metallic ones. Oh no, that's not them. I had silver metallic ones. Like this. I thought they would be really cute with it. but in silver. Look at me, I've got all these ones open, half open. I hope I'm not the only one. It's like, finish it before you open the next one. Ah, here they are. Yes. Because I'm finding these a bit too big. So let's do some of these. I think they'll be really cute. Come here, little one. I think I'm going to use my other edge because these are very petite. Look, I've got some embossing paste on there. Such a little grot. You know what? No, don't like it. I'm going to go for pearls. I'm being fussy today, aren't I? But at least you're learning how you can just take it back off again. I'm like, nope, it's not shiny enough. I need more bling. Yes! I love it. You are seeing the creative process of Kylie Bertucci right now. It's literally what I do. I just like put it on and I'm like, do I like it? Yes, I like it. Yes, it's staying. Oh, that's a good idea. A bit of liquid glue on the back. Ah, that's a great idea. Especially, I need to get some more of the fine tip glue pen too. One, two, three, four, five. I think that's going to be, no, let's do a bit more. I'll do 2 more because these are fun. Oh yes. Actually, what I'll do, I'll take him away. I want it closer to the heart. Yeah. So the one goal that I do with the embellishments, I try and always do odd numbers because it's just a little bit more pleasing to the eye. But in fact, what I'll do, because there's 2, yeah, I think I'll do something like, see, look at me, I just hover until my eye goes, I'm happy that, yes, I need something like this, I reckon. I'm going to put a 3 cluster. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, just keep moving it until my eye's happy, but the main goal is just keeping it odd numbers. The eye is happier with odd than even when it comes to embellishments. And if you're a bit like unsure of how to use these type of embellishments, just keep look at what others have done and just keep playing with it. Like literally at the end of the day, you could just copy exactly what someone else has done, and that's totally fine if you're not confident. But for me, I just find that by playing around and just putting it down, like you saw me with the silver, I just felt like against this color, it just wasn't enough pop. But the pearl, and it goes really well with the faceted gems, it's just created this extra little bit of interest to the card. And yeah, I really like it. So that is my creative process in real life, IRL. So thank you very much for all being here. That was very exciting. I'm glad that the streaming finally worked. I think I've worked it out now. Thank you, Donna Gray. By the time 2 weeks is up, I'll probably be like, what did I do last time? So I'll have to write down exactly what I did so that I don't miss it. Yes, Mary. Nature does like odd numbers. It's the Fibonacci sequence. And no, this is not the Da Vinci Code. It is a real thing. The Fibonacci. So we'll take our little screenshot. Ready? That's our little screenshot. Blowing kisses with our lovely lipstick. Yeah. So thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for celebrating our anniversary with us. I'll post some photos on my Instagram of dinner so you can see where we went. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Do you know where we're going for dinner, Bruno? Do you know where we're going for dinner? No, he doesn't know. It's very exciting. But we're staying local because we have too much to do. We're like, I can't be bothered going to the city. It's like 40 minutes away. Thank you all very much, and I am sure we'll be with you in the next few weeks. You'll see us from time to time on Instagram, and so make sure you're following all our social media because we'll be jumping on different platforms. And I do have some videos planned for you so that you still get a bit of Kylie. And one of the cards that I'm doing for the video is a baby card, and it's so cute. It's so adorable. I'm using, two stamp sets? I've got another favorite. I love a Steffi's Modern Heart. That is totally up there. But one of my other favorites, and it's very unusual for me because I'm not a girly girl and I don't normally do flowers, but I adore this stamp set. And I also love it because every time I see it, I want to sing bloom and grow forever, Edelweiss, because it's bloom and grow. That's why. It reminds me of the Sound of Music every time I look at it. But I adore this stamp set. Trust me, I'll stick to my day job. I won't sing again. But I love it. It's so, so beautiful. So I have some cards coming up with this. But the baby card I made, I used this and Fable Friends. I haven't used this stamp set before. So look out for that. That's next week's video that's going to come to you. And it's a baby girl card. I love baby cards. They're so cute. Are the cardstock colours noted on your templates for those who are currently using another brand? Yes, you'll see the colours and then you can just make your own label. Because Sue, the card templates are not physical. They are, it's a PDF. It's a tutorial. So you cut it yourself. Look at this hair. What is it doing? I just saw it on the screen. I'm like, what is that face there? I just asked my hairdresser, Angie, can I come and see you? There we go. Look at it. I didn't notice that before until I saw the camera. Thank you, Catherine. Really appreciate it. Always love surprising my husband. Oh, that's cute. Yes. Oh, Sound of Music at the theatre. That would have been beautiful, Luann. So yeah, look out for Bruno's post. Make sure you're following us on KylieBertucci.com. We have a lot of things coming up. All of these beautiful cards here. And remember that we've been stalking the internet for lovely people to give these to that I've noticed are going through a tough time. So you never know. Could be you. Make sure we're friends. Make sure you're commenting on my posts and tell me what's happening. And yeah, I've got my eye out. I'm looking for people. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful few weeks, but we'll see you online. And if you have any questions, if you live in Australia and you want to shop with us, if you've never seen stamping before and you're brand new, please ask, because we do have a beginner's catalogue that's perfect for those that have never done card making before. There are simplified versions for you because it can get a little bit overwhelming if you go to my store and you haven't shopped with me before. So please ask first. We're happy to help you. And yeah, we're very excited about our awards. Thank you all very, very much for your support and for your love and kindness. We just cannot believe that we got number 18 globally and number 1 in Australia. And it's only because of all of you, my amazing team, our loyal customers. Thank you. We really, really appreciate everything that you do for us, so that we can have as much fun as we're having and to work together. No, sorry, Sharath, you're not having a job. That's my first spammer. That's pretty good, isn't it? Well, hopefully it's a spammer. I'm assuming it is. Yeah, it is. And my mouse is not connected. So we'll end it here and then I'll cut that spam out. Have a wonderful week, everyone. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. And thank you so much for being here. Please share and please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed our video today and enjoyed our card. Thank you. See you soon.